Hello, and welcome to the channel Autumn's Booktique. I am Autumn, and I have a very interesting video for you today. So this is kind of going to be a little weird, kind of vlog style video, but I am going to Michigan with my sister and my mother, and we are driving because we are going to go visit my grandfather and grandmother, so the car ride there is 10 hours, and then it's going to be 10 hours coming back. That's how it works. So I'm going to be doing like a 20-hour readathon type thing where I just like read as many books as I can, but like I'll be in a car. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I have several audiobooks just for like when I'm going to be driving, because I can't read and drive at the same time, obviously, but I do have audiobooks and stuff like that. I'm bringing 2 physical books. I'm bringing Sex and Vanity by Kevin Kwan, because the last time I went to Michigan, I read Crazy Rich Asians by Kevin Kwan, so I just feel like it's fitting, reading Kevin Kwan every time I go to Michigan. It's how it works, And then I'm bringing the Bane Chronicles by Cassandra Clare, because this is the next Cassandra Clare book I need to read, because I just finished the Infernal Devices series, and and then I'm going to be bringing my iPad, which I have like NetGalley, because I have several e-arcs that I want to get to as well. And then I also have like Libby and my Kindle app on my iPad. So I have a lot of choices. I have a lot to read from, and I'm really excited. So yeah, this is just my quick little update, and I will see you in the car. All right, see you in a minute. Hello. Okay, so I've been on the road for an hour, and we're stopped pumping gas. You can see my sister pumping gas. And I've already read 55 pages of the Bane Chronicles. And so that is the first story, which is about, like Magnus being banned from Peru and like all of the different things that happened to him in Peru. And it was just so funny. It was so funny. I absolutely loved it. There were parts that I just like could not stop giggling at, so I loved it. This next story is about, I think, the Fairy Queen? No, it's called The Runaway Queen. I don't know what it could be about. So yeah, we're literally only an hour in. I already feel like I'm losing my mind. And there's 9 hours left. So this is gonna be so much fun. But yeah, I think, so I'm gonna continue reading this, and then eventually we're gonna stop again, and then it's gonna be my turn to drive. And I haven't picked out an audiobook yet, so I have absolutely no idea what I'm going to go with. But I'm gonna take a little break to pick out an audiobook first, and then continue reading. Okay, that's it. I'll see you in a minute. Bye. Hello, this is Editing Autumn. I just wanted to make like a quick disclaimer. The next 2 clips sound absolutely horrendous, because I thought it would be a good idea to update when the car is moving. And I have literally tried everything to like fade out the background noises and everything. But it is so annoying, because you can hear like the engine running and like the actual like noises cars make when running. And it's so bad. So I'm so sorry that the next 2 clips, the audio is just horrendous. I've literally tried so many different things to try and fade out that background noise, and it just has not helped. So I'm sorry, but I do want to just like let you know that I am aware that the next 2 clips audio is just awful. Just now I know to never update while the car is moving or the car is on, because it's just a recipe for disaster. So I'm so sorry about the next 2 clips. I know they're so annoying, but I've tried everything. And I don't really want to trash this vlog altogether because of these next 2 clips. So I hope you can understand. And if you want to skip the next 2 clips, I have a wrap up after that. So yeah, so I'm so sorry about this. All right, peace and love from Editing Autumn. I'm so sorry. Hello. Okay, so it is now around like 8 p.m. Eastern time, and I just finished doing my little leg of the drive, and I started the audiobook for Sadie by Courtney Summers, and I have a little less than 2 hours left, but I've been listening to it at 2 times speed, and I usually listen to audiobooks around like 2.5 to 3 times speed. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and up that and like just finish it within the hour. And then I'm gonna read a little bit more of the Bane Chronicles before it gets like too dark and I can't see the pages. And then after that, I think I'm gonna go ahead and switch to one of my ebooks, just so I have like the light up screen. And yeah, because we're due to get to Michigan at like a little before midnight, so it's gonna be late, and I'm gonna try and stay up for, I'm gonna try and not take a nap before we get there. But yeah, so that's just a little plan for the rest of this car trip. So yeah, I'll see you in a minute for another update. Hello. Okay, so it is Sunday. We are leaving now. We're back on the road, and I didn't end up updating again when we got to Michigan, but I am now on page 253 of the Bane Chronicles. I'm really liking it so far. It's not, I've heard like some like mixed reviews about it, but like I'm really liking it, and like Magnus Bane is one of my favorite characters, so yeah. And then so my sister's driving right now, so my plan is to get through a lot more of that while she's driving, and then I'm gonna drive. And while I'm driving, I'm going to go ahead and start the audiobook for Sex and Vanity by Kevin Kwan, and then when my mom drives, I'll physically read the rest of it. And then also, when I got there, I had finished Sadie by Courtney Summers, and I loved that. It was a 5 out of 5 stars. So good, so good. But yep, it's my little plan for right now, and I will update you in a little bit. Hello, so it has been a hot minute since I've been in the car. Also, I just filmed a video, so that's why I'm all like dressed up and everything, and ignore my mess of the bed. And yes, I have a calculator on my bed. Ignore it, it's fine. So I'm just gonna do like a little wrap up of how the events went in the car. I didn't actually update all that much while driving the way home and everything. So sorry, I know this is kind of like, it was kind of a short video. I had fun though, and it was still a lot of reading, so I'm gonna end up posting it anyways, you know? Yeah. So the first book I read was Sadie by Courtney Summers. That is the first book I finished, and that was when I was driving my half of the drive going to Michigan. And then on the way home from Michigan, I listened to most of the audiobook while driving my section of Sex and Vanity by Kevin Kwan. And then after that, I ended up physically reading the last, like, I don't know, I'd say like 70 or 80 pages. I really enjoyed this. Oh, by the way, I gave Sadie by Courtney Summers a 5 out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed this. I'm gonna give it like a 4 out of 5 stars though, because I feel like it did like drag on a little bit in some bits, and like that tied in with the fact that I was driving for like 5 hours was just not that great. But it was still a really good book, and it was really enjoyable. I really liked the romance in it. Kevin Kwan just knows how to write romance so well. Granted, I've only read the first book in the Crazy Rich Asian series by him, so I do have the 2 other books by him to look forward to, and I don't know, maybe he has other books out? I'm not really sure. And then I physically read among both of the days traveling there and back, I physically read the entirety of the Bane Chronicles by Cassandra Clare, Sarah Reese Brennan, and Maureen Johnson. I'm giving this like a total 4 out of 5 stars. I definitely enjoyed some stories more than the others. Like, okay, I'm gonna go through the stories and like my ratings of each story. So What Really Happened in Peru was like a 4 out of 5 stars. The Runaway Queen was like 3. That one wasn't that enjoyable for me. And then Vampire Scones and Edmund Herondale was a 4. I really liked that one. The Midnight Air that's probably the one that I forget the most. I already like don't remember what happened in that story, but I think that was around like a 3 or 4 star. The Rise of the Hotel d'Amour was 4 star. Saving Rafael Santiago was a 5 star. I love that one. The Fall of Hotel d'Amour is also a 4 out of 5 stars. And then What to Buy the Shadowhunter Who Has Everything and Who You're Not Officially Dating Anyway is a 5 out of 5 star. Love that story. That's probably my favorite story within this little bind up. What is it called? And then The Last Stand of the New York Institute was like 4 star, pretty enjoyable. The Course of True Love and First Dates was a 5 out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed that one. And then The Voicemail of Magnus Bane was a 4 star. So overall, it was about a 4 star. Like most of the short stories in here were 4 stars. I really enjoyed it though. It was really fun. And I love Magnus. He is my favorite character of all of the Shadowhunter series. I really love him, and I love that he's in every single book. So that is the wrap up for this car vlog trip thing. I don't even know what to call this video. This is kind of just like a random video. But I had a lot of fun, and it was a lot of like just a lot of good books. I'm really glad I read all the 3 books that I read. It was a lot of fun. And yeah, that's it. I really hope you enjoy. If you do, give it a thumbs up if you feel like it. And I will see you in another video very soon. Bye!